Welcome back. You're watching us here on Bazaar Morning Call. We've been talking about the global markets, the uncertainty geopolitically, the Asian markets largely in the green, but the GIFT Nifty still indicating a negative start after an up move that we saw in yesterday's trading session. So let's get to micro individual stocks. Our research team is standing by with the CNBC-TV18 list of top stocks for the day. Let's start with Biocon. Fundraising. Vivek, the QIP finally launched.
That's right. Good morning. So Biocon, a large fundraise is, has been launched. The company is looking to raise close to 4,500 crore. The SEBI floor price, remember, is at 340 rupees a share. The indicative floor price, as per the term sheet, is at close to 323 rupees a share, indicating that at that floor price, close to 11.6% of the total equity is what will get diluted. What is the company looking to raise or utilize the proceeds for? Number one, they will be going ahead and purchasing the optionally convertible debentures that was issued by Biocon Biologics to Goldman Sachs AIF scheme. And secondly, it will be used for debt repayment. Going with the green in this particular name, given the fact that debt repayment will lead to interest cost saving, thereby leading to a EPS accretive fundraise. And the key thing to watch out for going forward will be what essentially or eventually will be the fate of Biocon Biologics and what the company decides to do with that particular entity.
Okay, all right. Thanks a lot for that, Vivek. Well, let's hop across to Vamakshi. The big news that came last evening was on Zee. Promoters pumping in some money, a large chunk. Vamakshi, go ahead.
Well, absolutely, Nigel. The board has gone ahead and approved issuance of close to 17 crore fully convertible warrants to promoter group entities. Keep in mind that the issue price per warrant is at 132 rupees and therefore this is coming in at a 4.5% discount if we compare it to the closing price yesterday. Promoter entities will be investing around 2,237 crores and resultantly their shareholding is expected to rise from 4% currently to 18.39% post-issue. Also keep in mind that nearly 25% of the issue price will be paid upfront. Therefore, the company is likely to receive close to 560 crores upfront. Keep in mind that the cash and cash equivalents balance at the end of the last financial year, that is FY25, was at 2,406 crores and therefore the cash balance could rise to as much as 2,965 crores on an immediate basis. So, the promoter entity infusing money shows their commitment to the company, instills confidence and shows their skin in the game. Therefore, this could bode well for the company going with the green for Zee Entertainment.
All right, Vamakshi, thank you very much for that. Let's talk about the big stock of the day with regards to the block. Vishal Mega Mart is what Vivek is going to talk about. Also Asian Paints. Vivek, good morning.
Good morning, Hilal. Both stocks in focus on the back of large block deals that are number one likely to transpire and that transpired yesterday as well as over the last week. So Vishal Mega Mart, last evening we accessed the term sheet. We understood that the promoter entity was looking to sell close to 10%, but today morning they've gone ahead and upsized that particular deal. So the promoter entity, Samayat Services, remember this is an investment vehicle that is run by Kedara Capital as well as the Partners Group. At a floor price of close to 110 rupees a share, they are looking to mop up close to 9,900 crores, so close to 18% dilution or 18% stake sale will be done. Remember, at the end of the March quarter, at the end of FY25, they held close to 74.5% stake. Also important to note that yesterday was the lock-in period expiry as far as the IPO shareholding was concerned. Vishal Mega Mart expects some pressure on the back of the large equity that is on offer in today's trade. The other stock in focus, of course, will be Asian Paints. Remember, yesterday also Reliance Industries entity, which is Siddhant Commercials Private, sold close to 85 lakh shares. The entire block was picked up by ICICI Prudential. Remember, on June 12th, Reliance Industries sold shares worth over 7,700 crore rupees via the block deal window.
All right, Vivek, thanks a lot for that. Asian Paints in particular will be in focus. The liquidity event getting out of the way. Oil prices still at around 74 with competition coming by. The stock has already corrected about a third from its 52-week high. Where does it go from here will be the most interesting question that the street will get an answer to over the next couple of months or so. Let's drill it down to a lot of other stocks and news as well. Vinny joins with that list. Vinny.
Hi, good morning. So talking about Tanla platforms first, we're expecting a bit of a green on the screen. Why? The company has approved a buyback of around 175 crore rupees, which is 20 lakh shares, fully paid up equity shares, or 1.5% of the total capital of the company. Now, the cash on the books as on FY25, they do have 1,000 crores for that as well. Last buyback was done by the company somewhere around in December 2022 to Jan 2023. Now, the price at which the buyback will be happening is higher than the price of the stock That was yesterday's closing price. So that is why we're expecting green on the screen. Now, Hyundai Motors, that's another one we'll keep an eye out on. They've commenced the PV engine production that they required in the Talegaon plant. So that is an important update there. The annual capacity for that is going to be around 130,000 units per year. Significant milestone for the company, specifically in terms of expanding its manufacturing facilities in India, enhancing their supply chain efficiency here as well. So positive on that front. And lastly, Sona BLW, the company is continuing to back the CEO of the company, that is Vivek Vikram Singh, to run the business. He's been the MD and CEO of the company since 2019. They have a professionally managed team since then as well. So yes, they continue to support Vivek Vikram Singh after the demise of the new chairman of the company. So after the chairman passed away during this last week. So after that, new chairman will be appointed by the company in a meeting that they'll be holding very soon. So that will be what.
All right. Vinny, thanks very much for that. Let's talk about more stocks with news flow. Ria's got that list. Ria, morning.
Morning, Prashant. Let's talk about Godrej Properties first. This one will be in focus since they've acquired a 16-acre land parcel in Pune with a revenue potential of about rupees 3,100 crores. And this will be for premium group housing as well as high street retail. Another realty player in focus, DLF. ICRA has upgraded the rating of DLF Cyber City to AAA with a stable outlook from their earlier positive outlook. We also have Axis Cades Technologies in focus today. They've inked an agreement with Indra for the joint development of defense and aerospace solutions for both the Indian and export markets as well. So all three expected to open in the green today.
Okay, all right. Thanks a lot for that, Ria. Well, let's do a quick recap of all the top stocks we covered. The ones with positive news flow: Biocon, Zee, Tanla, Hyundai India, Sona BLW, Godrej Properties, Axis Cades Tech, as well as DLF. While the ones that will be reacting to negative news flow: Vishal Mega Mart, waiting by for that large trade to get out of the way, and Asian Paints as well, a large trade that took place on that particular name as well. So that's about all the equity stocks you'll be tracking. But let's get in Manisha Gupta to talk about the space that's been buzzing overnight, actually for the last few nights. Morning, Manisha. Tell us about the commodity market.
Thank you for that, Nigel. Well, I'll start with the crude oil prices, where you've seen $8 of a range in the markets in the overnight space there, while, of course, the prices did see a decline up to 5% at one point in time, but we've closed yesterday 1% down. We are trading near 1 to 1.5% higher in the Asian markets right now. There are various reports coming in from Iran, Israel, and, of course, from the G7 meeting, from Trump as well, and that really seems to be impacting the crude oil prices. And then the street also is reacting to the OPEC Plus monthly report, which suggests that the demand will remain resilient in the second half of this year, and the production from non-OPEC countries could perhaps decline in the next year. That seems to be supporting markets as well. In the precious metal space, while gold has seen a decline, it is the metals which seem to be doing well, the other metals, that is. So while gold, after testing 3,465, fell all the way to 3,390 yesterday, it is silver which is holding ground, and other white metals like platinum, palladium doing well. Even copper prices are in the positive right now after the China retail data. That seems to be impacting the demand going forward.
All right, Manisha, thanks a lot for that. So that's about the commodities and currency arena. We'll take a short break. On the other side, we have Amnish Agarwal of PL Capital joining in for some fundamental stock talk. Stay tuned.